Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. You can sit in a chair, you can even be lying down. The goal here is to be sturdy and stay awake. You don't want to sit in a position that's uncomfortable where you feel like you need to shift and move and that leg feels tired or whatever. You really just want to find something comfortable and sturdy with an upright back. But of course, you just need to find what works for you. This is also an open eye meditation practice. That is the encouraged way to do it. However, if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed and you feel more comfortable doing that, go ahead. There are no problems here. Close your eyes if you need to. But of course, if your eyes are open, go ahead and just leave the screen alone and drop them gently down below you. Just kind of glancing at the floor, the desk, or whatever is just below you. We're not staring at a particular spot and looking analytically, but we're also not zoned out and blurry. It's just a nice, gentle, and light, clear gaze directed downwards. You're in a nice, comfortable seated position. Your eyes are open and directed down. Let's begin today's practice by taking 3 deep breaths. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. But make sure that your out breath is about twice the length as the in breath. All right, in through the nose, out through the mouth. In, out. In and out. Wonderful. Just relax and settle. Just allow your body to kind of let go and allow gravity to do its thing, to pull you into the seated position you're in. Notice how weight pulls you towards the earth. And just don't resist it. Allow your body to relax all by itself. And remember that relaxation is not the goal of meditation. It is the way of meditation. The beginning. So just allow everything to be just as it is. And let go of all the to-do list items, all the agenda, the things you have to do after this video. Just leave them alone for now. Just relax completely here in this moment. And notice where your attention is right now. If you're normal, or for most people, it feels like our attention is kind of situated from our forehead, as if our attention comes out from here. And it feels this way because this is where thoughts come from. So instead of having our attention situated in our head, drop the attention down below the belly button to the lower belly. And just notice this area here. Notice the gentle rhythm of the breath as it naturally goes in and out by itself. Instead of planning your dinner or worrying about this or that, instead of following this next thought, follow the rhythm of breathing in the lower belly and allow thoughts to come and go as they please. Don't shut them up. Don't ignore them. Just gently be aware of the breath in the lower belly. And it's possible that I'm catching you thinking right now. In fact, it's likely I was catching you thinking. You were lost in some thought about something you have to do, and you no longer were paying attention to the breath. But this is okay. This is the practice. So we just gently return to breathing in the lower belly. Not focusing or forcing, just a gentle realization of the movement of the breath. Allowing thoughts to think what they want. Allowing them to go crazy if they'd like to, or be calm. Just remain with the breath. Come back. Come back to breathing. What sits here? What exactly is it that took up the task of directing attention away from thoughts to the breath? What is it that clicked on this video, that now hears this voice? You say I and me, so confidently, so sure. But what is it? In the same way you found the breath, find the one that hears this voice. Move attention towards you. What are you? Don't try to think about it, because you'll see thoughts can't go here. What are you before thinking arises? Look carefully. All right, you can look at the screen. I think if you guys have shown up regularly, I think I've Pavloved my cat into coming here every time the bell rings. Like Pavlov's dog. That's just funny. She responds to the bell now. Why did you click on this video? Is it presumptuous of me to say that you probably clicked on this video because you wanted to become better? That there's something you don't have and you think I have that I can give to you? And somehow learning this practice will do something for me, for you. That there's a sense that I will finally get one up on the universe if only I learned how to practice, if only I woke up from my crazy mind. It's my meditation, my problems, my thoughts. You know, this is the same thing we do when we are children, reaching for the cookies in the cookie jar. We just refine it. We become spiritual. We become more highbrow, more existential. But it has the same base of, let me see if I can get a goodie. Let me see if I can get one up on things. I did this for years. I sought enlightenment like you would not believe. That somehow one day I would wake up and I would be basically one up on the universe. Nothing would bother me. I'd be perfect and serene. But it wasn't until I met a real teacher who laughed in my face at this. In fact, he edited a book called Wanting Enlightenment is a Big Mistake. Because it's the same problem of I, of me. I want enlightenment. I want cookies. I want health. I want family. I want school. I want girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Me. Me. What is that? That's what we're doing here. And if you show up regularly to these Attentive Mind daily practices, you'll notice a very similar pattern that I do. We begin by just calming down, letting go of the day, whatever. Then we bring our attention to breathing, leaving thoughts alone. And then near the end, most of the time, sometimes it don't, depends on the feeling, I guess. Turn it back. What sits here? What am I? What clicked on this video? What sees this now? We investigate that. Because that is the true purchase of a meditation practice, is to wake up from this seeking, basically to wake up from the one that can't stop seeking things for itself. We don't know what I am. I say, who are you? You give me a name. I'm Nathan. But that's not me. That's a name given to me. In fact, my culture determines my personality as well. If I grew up in sub-Saharan Africa, I would have a very different personality because the culture creates that. I was told who I am. But this question with meditation, what are you before your culture? before thinking arises, before you tell a story of I was born here, I'm this kind of person, I have these kind of goals. And this feeling of an eye is so real to us. It feels to be kind of like we sit behind our eyes and in between our ears, and the rest of our body kind of is down below. Like my foot is further away from me than my ears, right? My ear's pretty close, my foot's pretty far. What is that? Is there really a center here of you? Is that real? Meditation isn't something for this sense of self. It's to wake up from the illusion of self. And not to wake up from the illusion of self in order to get one up on the universe, but to wake up and accept the way things are, because that's the way things are. It's going with reality rather than imposing our ideas on it. So, if you have any questions about what I talk about here, please ask. I do a question and answer video at the end of every week, if time permits. And any question works. Any question that you feel will help you with your practice, please ask. I'll be here for you. And of course, if you're new here, I post a video like this every single day. So, if you want to learn meditation and you don't want to get involved in the spiritual stuff or maybe belief systems or anything like that, join me. I'm not here to give you beliefs. I'm here to just show you how to look at you. Thank you everyone for showing up today. Thank you for showing up for your life. And as always and without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.